Hey guys, nice to see you again. Today we're gonna continue our Theros Beyond Death series. I'm really excited about this project. We already have a green white aura deck and an EZ flash deck. I'm still working on some black deck list, but for now let's talk about a tribal deck. I was able to build one that cost me around $6, so well under my goal to not spend more than $10 per deck. Theros Beyond Death gave us an insanely good card, Galia of the Endless Dance. The Satyr Tribe is not the best in Magic, but we have enough cards in Theros to make it work, mostly in red and green. So let's play Satyr Tribal. Galia of the Endless Dance is the main reason we are building his deck. For only 2 mana, we get a legendary 2/2 Satyr with haste. It gives all of other Satyr +1/+1, which is already really good for 2 mana. But the best part is that it gives all of other Satyr haste. This is extremely good. All we wanna do in our red-green deck is to attack with big and hasty creatures. Galia is the reason our deck can hit so hard, and we wanna have one in play as soon as possible. But that's not all. Its last ability allows us to discard a card at random to draw 2 cards if we attack with 3 or more creatures. We have many ways to generate tokens, and you are an aggro deck, so this condition is not hard to fulfill. Discarding a card at random is annoying, but discarding a land to draw 2 cards when we run out of gas is extremely valuable. Its only drawback is that this is a legendary creature, so we cannot have multiple on the battlefield. We are still running a full playset because this card is super important. Next, we have a playset of Galia Celebrant, Nisian Wanderer, and Skola Grovedancer. Galia Celebrant is a great aggressive 2-mana creature. It is only a 2/1, but it deals 2 damage to a creature or planeswalker when it dies. This makes him much harder to block, and can potentially kill bigger blocker or help finish a planeswalker. Nisian Wanderer is not as aggressive, but helps us with our mana. We have a good number of enchantments in our deck, so we will make sure to not miss a land drop. Skola Grovedancer ability is not relevant in our deck, but it is a satyr with decent stats, and also counts as an enchantment. We can use its ability as a mana sink, and having cards in our graveyard can be useful to pay escape cost, but most of the time we will only use it aggressively. Let's now talk about our 3 mana creatures. We have 3 NX Hardened in the Forge and 3 Stampede Rider. NX is a great creature that can grow bigger the more red permanent we play. Its ability is very useful to replace the creature our opponent will kill, and many times this small creature will be much bigger than 1/1 because of Galia or because of other cards in our deck. Also, having a large board can help trigger Galia's ability and get some more cards. Stampede Rider can get +1/+1 and get trampled if we control a creature with power 4 or more. This is often the case because of the way we boost our creature, so this guy is a decent aggressive attacker. Our last creature is 3 copies of Heroes of the River. It is a 4/4 for 5 that comes with a Satyr body. If we have Galia in play, that means 7 power for 5 mana with haste, which is great. Also, we have a few cards that can target him, so we can trigger its ability and give all of our team +1/+0. We have 3 copies of Satyr Cunning, which is not a creature but creates a 1/1 Satyr token for 1 mana. Plus, we can replay it for its escape cost later. That is a quick and cheap way to have more creatures on the field. We have 3 copies of Icon of Ancestry. This artifact will give all of our Satyr +1/+1, and if we are running out of gas, it will allow us to go find a creature. It is a little bit slow but can really help us if we cannot close the game fast enough. And that is our most expensive card in this deck. So if you don't want to spend $1 on a single piece of cardboard, I suggest you replace this for 2 Renata and 1 Omen of the Forge. This will not give you card advantage, but will be cheaper and more aggressive. Talking about Omen of the Forge, we have 2 copies of it, as well as 4 Ira's Blessing. Omen of the Forge will shock a creature or an opponent at instant speed. It is an enchantment, so it will trigger Nisian Wanderer, and stays on the battlefield, so it counts as devotion for NX. We can always sacrifice it to fix the top of our library if we need to. Ira's Blessing is also a red enchantment, so it will also trigger Nisian Wanderer and counts for red devotion. We can also target one of our creatures and trigger Heroes of the River ability. The +1/+1 is a nice bonus, but its real value is as a removal to get rid of problematic blockers. Our mana base, as usual, is pretty simple. We are running 2 Gruul guild gates, 4 rugged highlands, 9 basic forests and 8 mountains. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this deck. It is a fun and aggressive tribal deck for only $6, and it uses mostly Theros Beyond Death cards, so maybe you already have some of them after a draft or pre-release. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have some suggestions for the future deck, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.